that like button. Hit the hype button first. Hit the hype button, then hit the like button. Aha, 2800. What it do, Pepper? Everybody ready for the snow? Yo, so we got DJ Academics, Instigating Beefs. Hey, y'all know what I'm starting to think? Hold on. What it do? Godly man. Blessings, man. Peace and blessings, man. G, man. Yo, know what I'm starting to think, y'all? I'm starting to think that rappers gotta take like an IQ test or something. Like, yo, I don't understand, yo, how do they find this level of ignorance? Like, yo, you can't find this level, you cannot find this level of ignorance by walking down the street. No, yo, I think this is strategic. I think these niggas is taking exams. Like, I think tests got to be involved because these academics played the role in sending Dirk to prison. He played a role in it. These academics interviewed Quando Rondo at the height of Dirk being arrested. These academics interviewed Young and Ace after Julio Fulio was murdered. So what's up with 5-year foreign, man? Yo, these academics interviews 5-year foreign and asks him about all these other rappers. 5-year foreign ready to go to jail, y'all. Watch. Remember I told y'all that. Yo, I think, yo, it gotta be a situation where these days is like, I think rappers get an IQ test. Like, yo, they gotta make sure your IQ or your GPA is at like 0.3%. Yo, it gotta be something like that. What's up, David? Because yo, how do they find these guys? Like, yo, they find these guys with ease. And I have never seen so many dumb niggas in my life. Yo, after DJ Academics interviewed Dirk and it ended up in Dirk paperwork, there should have been no more DJ Academics interviews. Like, yo, if I know that your interviews, if I'm a rapper, right? If I'm a rapper, KBG News, the rapper, and I know that, yo, your interview ended up in paperwork, yo, I'm not interviewing with you no more, bro. It's not. Why would I do that? Why would I set myself? Why would I know that this platform is being harassed by the federal government or whatever police agency? I know this for certain. Like, it ain't. Excuse me. Are we clear? It ain't rumor. This is what I know for certain that these academics, Adam 22, Vlad TV, interviews end up in paperwork. It's documented. Why the fuck would I go up there, y'all? Even if I ain't talking about nothing, why would I subject myself to that? It gotta be ignorance. These niggas gotta be dumb. So these academics interviews 5-year-old Fawn. And after the interview, he got beef with 21 Savage. He got beef with Ruger. He got beef with niggas from his city. He got beef with niggas from his set. All based off this interview. And it's like, damn, yo, like, yo, how dumb can these niggas be? Man, I hope everybody make it out the fire in the Bronx, man. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. I seen Jason Love knocked out Adam. Adam deserved to be knocked out. I wish I'd have knocked his ass out. I told Seti Nash I'm gonna take his chain when I see him, yo. Remember I said that. If I ever run across Seti Nash and he got on the chain, I'm taking it. I think these rappers gotta get an IQ test. In order to be a rapper, you have to fail the IQ exam. You know, by a large margin. It's just like you can't almost pass it. Like you have to fail that shit miserably. You feel me? Oh, and Lord Tim, I forgot about that. Alvin just told me that Dirk got new paperwork. And what did I tell y'all? Yo, these blogs are working with the police, man. Vlad, Adam, all the top blogs that interview people are working with the police. Yo, why is it that people don't understand that? That's why I don't support none of these platforms, man. Yo, Vlad TV. Let me show you. Oh, shit. My fucking computer did. God damn it. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Alvin, you don't remember that video? I'm sure you was here. I said, yo, Lord Tim telling. I said, yo, Lord Tim is telling in the interviews. Niggas like, what you mean? I said, he telling. Vlad asked Lord Tim about $1 million bounty placed on Quando Rondo. Did he know about it? Yo said, yeah, man. He said, yeah. He told. Lil Tim is a rat. He's a rat, y'all. He supposed to deny that. Even if he knew, he supposed to denied it. Man, I bounty. Fuck no. Hell no. I ain't never heard nothing about that. Yo, Quando Rondo did interviews and denied everything. He ain't want to talk about nothing. He did an interview with Adam. He did an interview with these academics. He didn't want to talk about nothing. Yeah, yo, DJ Akademiks is a bitch. Yo, but he praying on these niggas is ignorant. They stupid. What's up, JB? They stupid, Beasley. Everybody is preying on ignorance. My thing is, yo, how do they find these niggas? That's my thing. How do they find these niggas, man? Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. I think rappers take IQ tests. They got to, yo. They gotta take IQ tests, yo. They have to have, maybe in order to sign, they gotta go through your high school records and see what your GPA was. I don't know how they do it. No, I'm just speculating. Yo, but it's crazy that they're able to find these guys, like a Finesse 2 times, like a 5-year-old Fawn, like a, you know, some of these other guys. It's like, how the fuck do they pick these niggas out of hat? It's like, and they always get them. It's like they just like they 10 for 10. I knew I knew that though, y'all. I fucking knew it. I knew it, Al. I knew it, y'all. Because yo, that wasn't ever a narrative. Who knew that? So for Vlad to ex Quando Rondo that was police work. Because I never knew it was a man I was on Quando Rondo. Who knew that it was a man I was on Quando Rondo? Who knew that? So when Vlad asked Lord Tim about it, that was a red flag. And Lord Tim is a bitch. Lord Tim is a rat. People need to get that understood. Lord Tim is a rat. Because what he should have said was, let me pull up the interview. So y'all know what I'm talking about. What the fuck? So y'all know what I'm talking about. Lord Tim told, man. Told y'all he told. Lord Tim is a rat. That need to be the narrative tomorrow. First thing in the morning, it should be all over the blogs. Lord Tim is a rat. Yo, if I was beef with a nigga, right, and nigga put a bounty on my head, or put a bounty on my homeboy head, and I go do an interview, and they be like, yo, you know it's a bounty on your man head. I'm like, man, fuck no, for real? I never heard of it. I never heard of it. I ain't gonna be like, yeah, you know, yeah, I heard about that. Especially given the circumstances, especially given the situation. We know that Lord Pat was killed. The feds is alleging that money is involved. I'm not gonna get on an interview and say that it was a million dollars on my head. Or it was a million dollars on my man head. Nah, fuck no, I'm telling you. I'm basically in that point, y'all, I'm basically verifying what the feds is alleging. Which means I'm ratting. Lil Tim is a rat. He a rat. There's G. G, man, he's a rat. I can't believe people let him get away with it. He's still out here dissing and song. No, boy, he's a rat, my nigga. It wasn't no way you supposed to said that in that interview, y'all. It wasn't no way he supposed to said that. And Vlad is the police. Because I'm telling you, that was this is what I believe, honestly. This is what I believe, honestly. I believe that the feds, or the police, or your local police department, when these blogs book these interviews, I believe that they get questions. I believe that the federal government or the police departments give them questions to ask these rappers. I do. I believe that. I believe that these academics was told to ask Dirt about the slide for Vaughn. Because if y'all can remember, that wasn't no thing no more. Niggas wasn't still saying slide for Vaughn. This was 2 years later, a year and a half later. I believe the federal government told these academics to ask him about that. See what he said? That's the only thing that makes sense to me. The only thing that makes sense. God damn, that shit's still on 0%. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why Dirt did that interview either. That was a bad move for Dirt. That interview is all in Dirt paperwork. The part where he say he hate rats, it's in paperwork. The part where when he spoke about Lil Pab death, when he said Chicago different, it's in paperwork. The whole interview is in paperwork. Man, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, y'all, I don't be drugging no more, man. I was drugging for a long time in my life, yo. But yeah, though, yo. Oh, that's Lee Lady. What's up, Lee Lady? Fuck you been at, man? It be the team that tell them to do those interviews, not the artists, most of the time. That's true, Harlem. It is the team. But who creates the team? That be the thing, I was talking about that with Finesse 2 times. Like, yo, you shouldn't allow your label to become your manager. Your label shouldn't be giving you management. Your label shouldn't be giving you accountants. Your label shouldn't be giving you handlers. Because that's basically what they be having. They be having handlers that tell them what to do. Yo, that was a bad move. Dirk should never done that interview. Should never done it. These academics is the police. Yeah, I told y'all a long time ago that when you get to a certain level of blogging, your people gonna reach out to you, man. And I'm not even knowing the level that these guys are on. The people reached out to me. So when you talk about these academics, you don't think the feds is tapping into these niggas? You don't think the feds is tapping into Adam 22? You don't think the feds is tapping into motherfucking Vlad TV? They come on, yo, they are, yo. They are. I'm 100% certain that they is. 100%. And we gotta talk about Corey Holcomb. Man, Corey Holcomb let Anton Daniels trick him. Man, Harry Elite Lady, man, fuck you been at, man. That's good, man. Take care of the fam, though. No, we ain't going nowhere. Whenever you come back, we right here. You ain't even got a trip. We ain't going nowhere. Whether we monetize, demonetize, we ain't going nowhere. We're gonna be here. So look at this, y'all. This Lord Tim talent. And I can't believe so many people let it go unnoticed. Nobody called it out. I think I'm the only person that called it out. I think I'm the only blog that called Lord Tim out for talent. Who else called him out?
Welcome to the next generation
Who else called Lord
of
Tim
website
out?
creation. Wix Harmony. Get the power of AI and the freedom of drag and drop.
What's up, Major Baby? Who else called Lord Tim out for talent? Look, he was never supposed to answer this question.
Happen. I hope it don't. Like no.
He was never supposed to answer this question because yo, we never heard this. This is how you know Vlad is the police. We never heard of this. Who knew? Who heard there was a man out of bounty? Are we clear? Man, I just beef with Say Nash on Instagram. Say Nash only replies to me on Instagram. He'll never reply to me on YouTube. I just beef with Say Nash. Yo, who here we go. Right here. Nobody knew about this. Look, say he always on some gay shit. You really want to be my boyfriend? I'll ask him, was he still doing CSI work? I think that was a fair question. And so I told him, I really want, I say, yo, I really want you to get a DP in public. That's it. So he said you could always come see me in person and say all that. I say, yo, just don't have a chain on because I'm leaving. It's leaving with me. I say, I say, all I really want you to do is upload a video telling the truth. You're a civilian that never been in the streets. Then I'll never mention you again. He say, I want you to film it in person. I said, don't worry. I will. You're gonna have to buy it back. I'm gonna take his chain. I told Tay that I'm taking his chain when I see him. I'm gonna take his chain when I see him. But Lil Tim told y'all. Lil Tim is a rat. Lil Tim is a rat. And nobody knew about this $1 million bounty. Vlad got this information from the federal government. That's where Vlad got this information from. He got this information from the federal government and he asked Lil Tim, but the sole purpose so it can appear in paperwork. Say Nash is a crisis actor. Say Nash is no different than the Black Panther dude. But look at this. This is telling y'all he snitched. Lil Tim is a rat.
Well, you were lucky to a certain degree because you're in Georgia and Georgia has a stand your ground law.
Right.
If this had happened in LA or New York, you wouldn't have been able to, have that law work in your benefit. And unfortunately, the law works both ways. Because, Trayvon Martin, when George Zimmerman killed him, he used that same law to get off. Even though I thought that was bullshit, but whatever, it is what it is. But in your case, it actually helped you because it was proven that you were protecting your friend and you were standing your ground, and ultimately, they had to drop all the charges. How did Quando react when you finally told him?
I was super happy, but he probably was happier than me. He tried to come through the phone. He like, boy, we finna do this, we finna do that, we finna do this, we finna do that. He making plans for me. I ain't even made for my own self. He like, cuz, we about to get this real money now, all this type of stuff. Like, he more happier than me.
Well, but at that time, you couldn't actually be around Quando?
No.
Because what, were you under some sort of
That was
guidelines?
like, yeah.
You can't be around certain people?
Yeah. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, it's not like he charged with anything. It's not like he my co-defendant. Why can't I be around him? Ain't like he did nothing. But that was one of the restrictions not to be around, though.
Lil Tim is a rat, y'all. I can't believe this when I can't believe this went under the radar with people. I knew, yo, Alvin, you was here. I knew this was gonna be in paperwork. I knew it. I said this probably 7 months ago. Yo, this right here is gonna be in paperwork. He told. There is no way he supposed to verify that. It is no way he supposed to verify that. He told y'all. He's a rat.
Well, you said that your mom had to change her whole lifestyle because of the shooting, and she actually had to live to, move to a different location.
Right.
Was it because a bunch of crazy King Von fans were like threatening her and so forth?
I wouldn't say just like fans, but it's just like some people don't take life serious, and I take life serious. So it's like just knowing what's going on, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If I think I should or not, I'm just go ahead and goddamn make sure and be on the safe side, be on the positive side, and go ahead and make sure you in a better place just in case.
Yeah, that's smart, man. I don't understand why people just sit around for things to happen.
Lord Tim isn't as street smart as Quando Rondo. Lord Tim isn't as street as Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo would have never answered this question. He'd have never answered this question.
As opposed to being proactive
Then it's
about
like-
certain situations.
Then it's like if it was to happen, I hope it don't. Like no jinx or nothing like that. But then if it happened, he like boom, you knew better. You knew you should have did that. Yeah. So it's like go ahead and do it.
Now, there was a rumor around this time that there was a $1 million bounty on your head.
Yeah.
Did you hear about it?
Yeah.
How
Tell
did that
him.
make you feel?
Tell him. You said what it is? The rack, the daily rack. He told y'all. He's a rat. Make sure I pass the word around. Lord Tim is a rat. The fuck? Look. Look. Lil Tim is a rat. Fans claim reward for the murder was being in music videos and rap lyrics. They identified Diddy as his lieutenant. Along co-conspirators, 5. They claim Diddy recruited a hitman and promised $1 million on behalf of Dirt. Lil Tim is a rat. I told y'all back then. Told y'all back then, y'all. I need to send this to Byron Blake. Let me get Byron Blake. No, because he had make a video out of it. Let me hit you real quick. I posted it live with Sean G. Hold on, y'all. I gotta restart my computer. Hold on. You said it's called the Rag Day. Hold on, y'all. Shit. Said Byron Blake gonna do a video on it. Cause I ain't got time to do no video on it. But niggas need to get the word out. That boy told, man. Yeah, Sean G a real one. Nah, y'all. Nah, Mike. He knew that was wrong. He knew that was wrong. No, he knew that was wrong, yo. Colorado didn't answer none of them questions. He knew what he was doing. He snitched. He just didn't care. I don't think Lord Tim is a gangster. Lord Tim did what he was supposed to do in that situation. But I don't think Lord Tim and Colorado is the same. Excuse me. I think Lord Tim is green. I think Lord Tim is green. The fuck?
Then if it happened, he like, boom, you knew what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If I think I should or not, I'm just go ahead and goddamn make sure and be on the safe side, be on the positive side, and go ahead and make sure you in a better place just in case.
Yeah, that's smart, man. I don't understand why people just sit around for things to happen as opposed to being proactive about certain situations.
Then it's like if it was to happen, I hope it don't. Like no jinx or nothing like that. But then if it happened, he like boom, you knew better. You knew you should have did that. Yeah. So it's like go ahead and do it.
Now there was a rumor around this time that there was a $1 million bounty on your head.
Yeah.
Did you hear about it?
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Look, you know you weren't supposed to answer that.
It's like
Yo, this is gonna be played in court, y'all. I'm willing to bet my last dollar that this interview is gonna be played in court because he verified it. He verified it. He's a witness. At this point, he is a witness, y'all. I told y'all this. How long? When this came out? I told y'all this a year ago. A year ago, I told y'all this, y'all. He's a rat.
It's like, damn. At the moment, somebody could really want to take that and really try to do something, but it's like, at the end of the day,
the like button, y'all. Share the live.
Is you gonna be able to go back and get that money? Like, is you gonna make it back home? Cause it's like, it's not like I'm about to just sit here and let no one come kill me. So it's like I'm gonna stand on my tent and I'm gonna stand my ground. So it's like you could try to do what you're trying to do, but is you gonna be able to go get your money? Like, is you gonna be able to make it back home?
Lie, y'all. If I was Dirk, that would piss me off too, y'all. To know my man, who was a certified head buster, be killed by this nigga, I think that would bother me, y'all. I do. I ain't gonna lie. My man, who's certified gangster, get killed by a nigga that gets on interviews and don't even realize he telling, I think that would bother me. I do. I would be. I think that would bother me. That's why it makes sense when Dirk said, you know, he got killed by like a nerd type. Like, oh, this is nerd type behavior. You feel me? Like, I agree with Dirk. This is like nerd type shit. Like, yo, you really let this nigga trick you into saying that? And you really talking about it and still don't realize that you told? But you killed a certified killer. Certified member. Real nigga for real. Looked out for the guys. Took care home base. Yeah, I think that would bother me, man. Yeah, I know. I mean, I ain't saying underestimate him. I just think, no, on the other end, I think that would bother me knowing that my man, who was certified, got killed by a nigga or got shot by a nigga that don't even realize that was tricked into telling. He was tricked into telling. And he don't even realize it. Still. Or maybe this was intentional. Now, maybe this was his way of getting back. Maybe that's why they dropped the charges on him. You never know. You know they got open source research, open source information. Maybe he did this so he don't have to testify to it, and they can still be in paperwork. That's the game now. That's the game now. Yeah, hell yeah, you already know I know Shane. Like he not a killer, yo. Self-defense murder. Yo, a self-defense murder is not the same thing as a murder where you stalk somebody. Or a self-defense murder is not the same thing as first-degree murder. It's not. It's not the same intent. It's not the same thought process. It's not the same thought pattern. Nothing is the same. Most people would take a person's life before their life is taken. But it's different when you haunt somebody and run them down. When you put the work in. When you the predator and there's the prey. That is a total different mind frame. Totally different. Totally different. It ain't the same. That's why they say all murder is not created equal. Because they're not. First degree murder is different than second degree murder. First degree murder means that it was planned. This is a planned execution. You put thought into this. You went into this situation knowing that this person was going to die that day. That's totally different than second degree murder, where you have a run-in with a person and it turns fatal. It's not the same. Because that same person that had a run-in with a person and it turned fatal won't be that same person that stalked somebody and prey on that person and sit outside their house and sit into the bushes. No, they're not the same people. They're not the same people. Two totally different people.
You ever gonna be able to see $1 million? Like, you could try though. Take that and really try to do something, but it's like at the end of the day, is you gonna be able to go back and get that money? Like, is you gonna make it back home? Cause it's not like I'm about to just sit here and let no one come kill me. So it's like I'm gonna stand on my 10. I'm gonna stand my ground. So it's like you could try to do what you're trying to do, but is you gonna be able to go get your money? Like, is you gonna be able to make it back home? Is you ever gonna be able to see $1 million? Like, you could try though, and that would be just your dumb choice. But it's like it ain't that sweet. It ain't just like that. But I just looked at it like, shit, that's their opinion. That what he say. Oh well, like I done been in shit before, and people that say they go put money in my head or had money in my head before. It wasn't that much money, but it's not nothing I ain't been through before.
Well, yeah, the rumor was that Quando had the same amount on his head as well.
Look.
Yeah, so it's like,
nobody knew this, y'all. The feds told Vlad this, y'all. Who knew this? Who knew there was $1 million on Coronado head? Who knew there was $1 million on Lord Tim head? Nobody knew this, y'all. This question wasn't a question that the people was asking. This was a question that the feds asked Vlad to ask him, man. That's what that was. Now it's the paperwork. I be glad people smarten up, y'all. I swear, y'all. If we keep letting these blogs crash us out. Now Lord Tim is a rat. He don't even know why he a rat. He probably don't even realize he told. Still to this day. But he's a rat. Documented. We heard him. We heard him tell. Excuse me, y'all. That shit is disgusting, y'all. That shit crazy, y'all. I said this a year ago it was gonna be in paperwork. A year ago. I'm sure ain't nobody else on YouTube said. I'm positive. I told y'all this a year ago that this is gonna be in paperwork, man. I knew it. I knew it. You snitch bastard. Yo, it's gonna be hard for dirt to come up under them claims when you got a person, when you got a guy who supposed to have been a victim of it, vouching for it. It's gonna be hard for dirt to come up under them claims, man. You got a guy who supposed to have been a victim. You got a guy who supposed to have been a victim, who was a target, basically saying, "Yeah, it was a man eyes on my head." Video on rap lyrics in the months following the murder. For example, the government anticipates that a corroborated witness will testify that defendant Banks made clear to the witnesses and other OTF members that anyone who killed Bowman would be made straight, handsomely rewarded. The discovery also shows that defendant Banks used his trusted lieutenants, defendant Wilson and co-conspirator 5, to recruit hitmen to fly to Southern California. Who's co-conspirator 5? Consistent with defendant Banks, promised to reward co-conspirator. Defendant Wilson solicited hitmen by promising to pay $1 million reward on behalf of defendant Banks in exchange for flying to Los Angeles to commit the murder. Quanah, Lord Tim a bitch. But ain't mainstream media not gonna report on this though. I'm trying to get Byron Blake to do it. He might be the only one to do it. But ain't nobody else gonna report on it. Nobody else is gonna report, and ain't nobody gonna give me credit for calling it out a year ago. Nobody else is gonna report that Lord Tim is a rat. These niggas the police, man. Y'all see it. And Vlad asked him that question like the whole world knew. Ain't nobody know about no man out of bounty on nobody's head, man. Nobody knew that, man. Nobody knew that. The feds told Vlad that. The feds told Vlad to ask Lord Tim that. And he asked him and Lord Tim answered, which makes Lord Tim a rat, and which make Vlad the fucking police. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, yo. But then we gotta talk about these academics. These academics, like I told y'all, right? I don't know how the rap industry does this, but they do an awesome job of finding the most ignorant black men they can find. Five-year-old Fawn, who damn near 40. Five-year-old Fawn, who's damn near 40, allowed these academics to trick him. It don't seem like it's outside hard, Ma. Exactly. Come on, Hardmo. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. And you know this interview came right at the Dirt got booked. You knew what it was about. Just like they tried to book Quantarano, but Quantarano didn't tell nobody nothing. Quantarano didn't tell Adam nothing. Quantarano didn't tell. Quantarano they slapped DJ Akademiks for keep pressing him about it. But then you got Lord Tim who gets on that bitch and just spills the beans. Lord Tim a rat, man. Tim a rat. But look at this. I don't know why people keep sitting down with academics. Like like I said, I think it's ignorance. I think it's low IQ. I think the rap industry notices low IQ when they see it, and they praise on it. You got DJ Akademiks keep asking rappers about other rappers. He just keep doing it. And he's not facing no consequences for this shit. No consequences for it. So look, this is him talking about Ruger. Five-year-old Fawn, who's 38 years old, by the way, way too old to be ignorant. Way too old to be ignorant. But, like, look at this. Yo, why is 5-year-old Fawn even being interviewed? He don't have any hot music. He's not doing anything that people want to hear about. The only reason these academics decide to interview this dumbass is because his career is on a decline and he's willing to expose things or make things public that should have been private in order to gain recognition. But he don't realize that he's going to go to jail or get killed. These academics are the only one going to win. But he is older than him. 5-year-old Fawn is older than these academics. So this is why guys like these academics think street guys are stupid. Because you interview stupid street niggas. It's stupid street niggas. It's stupid niggas in college. Like it's easy to find. Well, not easy. But they're able to find these stupid guys like 5-year-old Fawn and make him the face of the streets. Yo, but niggas in the streets is way smarter than him. Yo, the minute these academics would have asked me about another rapper, y'all would have been on his ass immediately. Immediately. Yo, why you playing with me, my nigga? You know how he try to play stupid. What you talking about? Yo, what you mean when I'm talking about? Why you playing with me, bro? Don't ask me about these other niggas, bro.
Be like, nah, I'm beef with these niggas on 145th. Like, hold on, not you.
100%. That never happened. At that time, I'm heavy. I don't care. Like, I was traveling the world. They Sam GDK, you know my favorite song. That's how I'm living. So I'm like, yo, bring him to the room. I gotta see what he on, right?
You talking about
so
Rude?
He comes to the room, and he steps to the room, and this is word to my mother. I swear to God, I kissed the floor. I'm dying right now. My mother's rolling his grave. I'll never lie.
Yeah, I see.
And she was rolling his grave because they said fuck the streets. The nigga came to me. I said, yo, listen. I heard you as GD. We gonna fight right now. We gonna get it out the way. This is what we gonna do. This is what's gonna happen.
It's not about 504 responses. It's the fact that DJ Akademiks is this is intentional. Because he's not gonna face any backlash. When 21 Savage responded to 504, he didn't mention DJ Akademiks. He didn't say, oh damn, DJ Akademiks, why the fuck you do that? I don't know how these guys are able to instigate beefs, but at the same time stay clear when things go left. I don't know how that happened. Yo, they're literally able to instigate beefs and then fall back and watch it play out, and nobody hold them accountable.
and then you could go record so we could live how you live. But me, see, I'm a hood nigga, and this is like different jail tactics. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get this out the way so you're not doing some weird shit and thinking, oh, I'm a backdoor 5 in. I'm gonna call my other G mans, right? Word the mother. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what the
You
niggas
was not about to fight him and just go back to recording. You would have done that?
That's nothing. That's easy. I'm good.
But Chicago niggas don't fight though. The last
let
recorded fight.
me tell you what he did, and this is word of my mother. Ain't nobody record this, and nobody put the camera out or nothing, because we just was on man timing.
No.
And-
No, I'm not. It's not Akademiks' fault. No. I'm not saying it's Akademiks' fault. I'm saying, how do they find these ignorant niggas? I'm saying that the industry is only willing to interview ignorant black men. Now, it's Akademiks' fault for instigating. Yeah, it is his fault for instigating. That is his fault. It's not his fault for their responses to the instigating. No, it's not. But my question is, there seems to be a pattern with ignorant people being interviewed. They only interview ignorance. They don't interview nobody outside of ignorant people. 5-year-old Fawn is 38 years old. She's a grown ass man. He's not nowhere near a kid. Yo, why you let this DJ Akademiks, who's a cornball, manipulate you into beefs with other rappers? Yo, that's crazy to me. And this is the prime reason why guys like Akademiks and Whack 100 think street niggas is stupid. No. Y'all just talk to stupid street niggas because you couldn't talk to me. You wouldn't talk to Byron Blake. You wouldn't talk to some of these guys that been in the streets and is knowledgeable, because the games that you play wouldn't fly here. So you get 5-year-old Fawn, who career is on a decline and willing to do anything to come up.
Everybody was there. You know who else was there? Boo, Akon brother.
Yeah.
So I ain't lying. I'm lying, I'm dying, I'm flying. You know what the nigga told me? Nigga grabbed his chest and backed up and was like, yo, bro, I'm right, bro. On that time and none of that. Like, I don't care about none of that. Swear to God, with mama. And then I saw him later on the internet and it was like, yeah, I had to tell Farby about this. I was like, oh, this thing's crazy.
What?
Nah, that's what happened.
So why would he go online and say something else?
I don't know,
Look.
because I don't know. I don't know why he
Look.
said that. But
Akademiks is playing stupid. And he dumb. Cause they don't play stupid with me, bro. Yo, playing stupid with me, yo, we gonna have problems, yo. Don't play stupid with me. Why the fuck you ain't like, yo? It's no way I could have been 5-year-old Fawn, and he'd have gave me that response, and I'd just be like, you know why? You know, because I'd be like, why the fuck you playing dumb, bro? Don't play with me on here on this motherfucking internet, man. See, but that's why they don't want Baltimore niggas in. Cause yo, I don't have time to be playing with nobody. Like, you're obviously playing stupid, Akademiks. You're playing stupid. He have admitted on previous occasions that he played stupid. So if you playing stupid and I'm responding seriously, then that makes me stupider than you. That makes me stupid. If I don't acknowledge that you're playing stupid before I respond, and I respond honestly, that means I'm dumb. That's what these niggas is. They stupid. They ignorant. And 504 too old for that shit.
after that, like, yeah, he was like in love with me.
Nah, so I heard a variation story that mask is yours, and I remember seeing him. I'm like, wait, so Fabi got checked? Like, it was kind of like,
Think about this shit. Think about this. Think about this. Think about me in the industry and being outside for how many years. Did you ever hear anything happen to me or about me or for me or like anything? Come on,
Why would
I'm
you say
outside
that, though?
all the time. The only thing you hear is yo, Fabi's probably with mad niggas, Fabi with them wild niggas, Fabi be wild and Fabi's bugging. That's the only thing you gonna really hear.
Why would he just makeup. Like he could have just not addressed because you didn't say
I didn't
this
say
first.
nothing, but he
You
probably
never-
thought I was gonna say something. But then I saw him again at another hotel, and then it was like, I'm like, yo, this nigga's is cornball. Then Dirk told me that he was cornball too.
Oh man.
So I don't think his own GDs fuck with him enough.
Was his song popping then? Oh, they finally let the
GDs in
GDs
it.
in.
Yeah.
Oh, so he had
funny,
to.
it's funny,
He had to like say,
A wavy bowl. Yo, this not one of them platforms, yo. Money don't equal respect over here, bro. It's a lot of bitch niggas with money, bro. Like, I don't know where you from. Yo, but how I was raised, I don't give a fuck about your money. You can be a clown with money. It's clowns with money out here, yo. It's rats with money. It's bitches with money. Money don't equate to respect in my book. How I was raised. You can have all the money in the world, yo, and I'm still look at you like a fucking sucker, yo. It don't matter how much money these academics is getting. And I don't respect sellout money either. You know what I mean? You can get $1 million, but if you sold out, then that $1 million is equates to nothing. To me, you sold out. Why don't you get it the real way? Why don't you put the work in? You know? A lot of these guys want to sell out because it's a shortcut to success. They don't want to take the long road. They don't want to put the work in. They don't want to put the time, the effort, the resources, the money. They want to just sell out because when you sell out, you jump the line. I don't respect that, yo. I don't give a fuck if you made $10 billion, bro. That shit ain't respected over here, man. I'd rather take the steps. If I gotta take the steps, as opposed to taking the elevator to be respected, then I take the steps. You know what I mean? I take the steps. I don't give a fuck how many flights it is. It can be 34 floors. I'm gonna walk them bitches. But just know when I get there, it ain't gonna be no blemishes on me. I'm gonna get there and still be able to look my kids in the face. Nah, I'm not, yo. I'm not, bro. Everybody ain't like that, yo. Everybody, money don't move everybody, waving. Everybody, money don't move everybody, yo. Because, yo, to me, my integrity overrides any dollar amount. Any dollar amount. Being able to be comfortable with who I am. Being able to look at my kids overrides any dollar amount. I just was talking to somebody earlier, right? And I was telling them how if you can't pay me $1 million to lie. Like if Black Lives Matter was to come to me and was like, yo, keep your G, we got $1 million, yo, but we want you to push gay rights. You think I'm gonna push? What you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm gonna be like, I need that $1 million? No, yo, I can't do that, yo, because that's not who I am. I would be lying. I would be fake. Keep your $1 million, man. I get it another way. I can't push your agenda if it's opposite of what I believe. I can't do it. I won't do it. It don't matter what the dollar amount is, man. I won't feel comfortable with it. Because at the end of the day, yo, I got to be comfortable with my decision making. A lot of these people that's selling out, yo, they're not happy, man. Look at Charleston White. I always use him as an example. Charleston White not happy. You think he happy? With all the money he done accumulated, pushing nonsense. He ain't happy, yo. That man miserable. Because a lot of things that he say, he don't even really believe. He don't believe it. And that can't be a comfortable life. You know, that can't be a fruitful life or a healthy way of living. Knowing that you is out here saying things for monetary gain that you don't actually believe. Now you got to stand on these things. So you really gotta stand on things that you don't even really believe. Yeah, that's stressful, man. That's stressful, man.
We was joking about it. We was joking about it. We was riding through Atlanta. That shit came on the radio. We was joking. We was going to.
Yeah, cut it off or no?
No, I ain't cut it off.
Oh, so he probably felt he had to stand on some business. Like, yo.
I mean, I called him to the room. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't going tricky like that. But
So when Ruger pulled up, you're like, nah, I'm beefing with these niggas on 145th.
Yeah,
like, hold on, not you.
100% that never happened. At that time, I'm heavy. I don't care. Like I was traveling the world. Sam GDK, you know my favorite song. That's how I'm living. So I'm like, yo, bring him to the room. I gotta see what he on, right? So he comes to the room, and he steps to the room, and this is word to my mother. I swear to God, I kissed the floor. I'm dying right now. My mother's rolling his grave. I'll never lie. Nipsey Hussle rolling his grave because they said fuck the streets. The nigga came to me. I said, yo, listen. I heard you was GD. We gonna fight right now. We gonna get it out the way. This is what we gonna do. This is what's gonna happen. And then you could go record so we can live how you live. But me, see, I'm a hood nigga. And this is like different jail tactics. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get this out the way so you're not doing some weird shit and thinking, oh, I'm a backdoor 5 in. I'm gonna call my other G man, right? Word the mother. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what the
You
niggas
was not about to fight him and just go back to recording. You was done that?
That's nothing. That's easy. I'm good.
But Chicago niggas don't fight though. The last recorded fight.
Let me say what he did, and this is word of my mother. Ain't nobody record this, and nobody put the camera out or nothing, because we just was on man timing. And
Yeah,
everybody was there. You know who else was there? Boo.
The whole
Akon, brother.
the whole conversation lane.
I'm lying, I'm dying, I'm flying. You know what that nigga told me? Nigga grabbed his chest, backed up and was like, yo, bro, I'm Michael. On that time and none of that. Like, I don't care about none of that. Swear to God, with mama. And then I saw him later on the internet and I was like, yeah, I had to tell Farby about this. I was like, oh, this thing's crazy.
What?
Nah, that's what happened.
So why would he go online and say something else?
I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know why he said that. But after that, like, yeah, he was like in love with me.
Nah, so I heard a variation story that matches yours, and I remember seeing him, I'm like, wait, so Fabi got checked? Like, it was kind of like,
think about this shit. Think about this. Think about this. Think about me in the industry and being outside for how many years. Did you ever hear anything happen to me or about me or for me or like anything? Come on, I'm outside all the time. The only thing you hear is yo, Fabi's probably with mad niggas. Fabi.
All right, so look, this one issue he started. It's all for clicks and views. Now Ruger responded to this, of course, like he should have.
I'm like, yo, bring him to the room. I gotta see what he on, right? So he comes to the room, and he steps to the room, and this is word to my mother. I swear to God, I kissed the floor. I'm dying right now.
That like button, y'all. Scratch the chat if you knew.
Nipsey Hussle rolling his grave because they said fuck the streets. The nigga came to me. I said, yo, listen. I heard you was GD. We gonna fight right now. We gonna
Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Man, you know how we is in Baltimore. We don't even fuck with New York. Some of these New York niggas for real. New York niggas be lying. Like, that's the narrative in Baltimore. Whenever you talk about New York and Baltimore, the first thing in Baltimore they gonna tell you is New York niggas be lying like a motherfucker. And New York niggas that's real will tell you New York niggas be lying like a motherfucker.
get it out the way. This is what we gonna do. This is what's gonna happen. And then you could go record so we can live how you live. But me, see, I'm a hood nigga. And this is like different jail tactics. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get this out the way so you're not doing some weird shit and thinking, oh, I'm a backdoor 5 in. I'm going to call my other G man. Right?
They be lying like
so I'm like, all right, cool. You know what this is?
Not about to fight him and just go back to recording. You done that?
That's nothing. That's easy. I'm good.
But Chicago niggas don't fight, though. The last recorded fight.
Let me tell you what he did, and this is word of my mother. Ain't nobody record this and nobody put the camera out or nothing because we just was on man timing. And everybody was there. You know who else was there? Boo, Akon brother.
Yeah.
So I ain't lying.
Now this is Ruger response, y'all.
You know what the nigga told me? Nigga grabbed his chest and backed up and was like, yo, bro, I'm Michael. On that time and none of that. Like, I don't care about none of that. I swear to God, with mama.
Oh, let me drink a little water before this. I gotta drink some water before this shit. Now, 504. fuck would you get on that platform and lie like that, bro? Let me explain this to y'all. I'm at the Dondi event in Atlanta. My guy, Malik Youssef, he from Chicago, you feel me? He been working with Ye his whole career, you feel me? He's one of Ye mans. Malik Youssef kind of tapped into the youth and he be knowing what the fuck be going on. You know what I'm saying? So Malik so 5-year foreign came, but I ain't even seen him really yet. I seen him like walk through the hallway and shit, but I ain't really seen him face to face yet, you feel me? Now, Malik just being Malik, he know 5-year foreign be hollering that GDK shit, and he know I'm GD. You see what I'm saying? He know I got the GD anthem, all that shit going. So Malik being Malik, he like, Ruger, I want you to go in the room. I'm finna bring you in the room. Now I want you to holler at Malik. Now he said, I want you to holler at 5-year. I'm like, chop it up with him. Like, you know me, bro. I'm real level headed. So I'm just like, all right, cool. You feel me? Malik the one really put this shit together for me. So I'm gonna respect Malik word. You know what I'm saying? So I go to the room. It's me, fat little Chris, and
we don't rock with that shit.
And Malik. I get in the room. He in there with like 10, 15 of his niggas. It's like 10, 15 of them.
So
this was his exact words when I walked in. I promise you. That man he say, hey man, I just want to tell you, bro. First of all, the nigga over drunk. You drunk as hell. You got liquor all on.
Got a like button, y'all.
Fucking drunk, dude.
I only got 25
I'm talking
likes.
to the nigga. He walk up to me. First thing he say, yeah, bro, that shit not meant for y'all, bro. That shit meant for somebody else, and we got other shit going on in New York and da-da-da-da. I'm just listening to him talk. You know how a nigga over talk and you just let him talk because they nervous. You can see the nervousness in the nigga because he over talking and shit. I'm just paying attention to him over talk, folks. You know I'm from the rack, folks. We gonna analyze what the fuck going on. We know when a nigga be nervous. I know when a nigga nervous. I'm just paying attention to him. He steady over talking. Yeah, that shit was meant for them, bro. The nigga even say, I don't even listen to them niggas like that, bro. I listen to bro. I don't even do that shit no more, bro. I stopped doing that shit a while ago, bro. Now I'm just like, this is exactly what
this is too like these stories is like drastically different. Like goddamn, like how the fuck did the story get this confused? Like somebody is blatantly lying. Like blatantly. You know how sometimes you hear two different stories and they kind of similar? This ain't that. This ain't that, y'all. These are two people telling two totally different stories about the same situation. I think Ruger telling the truth too.
Oh, I'm a grown ass man, gang. I'm like, at the end of the day, you not my op, gang. You not. You from a whole nother state. You from New York. This is what I told him. I say, understand what you doing, though, gang. You dissing a whole nation, gang. Just because you say you in tour with 10, 15 GDs, you diss a whole nation.
Hit the like button, y'all.
Understand what you doing and understand what come with that shit and understand that dark cloud you putting around yourself. That's what I told him, just like that, folks. I even say, because what if I got a tour with 20 Crips and now I'm hollering Crip K on the internet or in my songs. You think when Crips see me, they gon' be cool with that shit? No, cause that's dumb as fuck. You see what I'm saying? And this nigga so fucking goofy and drunk ass, clown ass goofy. Gang. The nigga say, this the only thing he said about fighting to me on my son. This is what he said. Bro. This man just twisted some shit up. And Malik Youssef was right there. And I'm gonna sit down with Malik and we're gonna talk about this too. Malik Youssef is the one that put it together. This Ye man's. Fuck, he got a lot for it. He the one put it together. Nigga, that man, this the only thing he said about fighting to me. That man say, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought we was gonna have to fight, man. I thought you was gonna be on some bullshit. And get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. What you talking about? I thought we was gonna have to fight. That's because you was scared. That's because he was scared in his mind. He got it in his mind like, damn, this nigga finna try to fuck me up. That's the thing, bro. You niggas always hollering this GDK shit. But then when you gotta face the shit, you niggas be always explaining y'all self and shit. Yeah, G, that shit meant for them and them and them and them. But when y'all songs, y'all just like this. Get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. On my son, bro. I really should have smacked the shit out you, you bitch ass nigga. Only reason I ain't really do shit to your bitch ass is cause Malik, my nigga, bro. Malik told me just keep it cordial, Ruger. We ain't on that. We ain't trying to fuck up no bag. You know what I'm saying? But and deep down, you really not my op, bro. You not my op, gang. I don't even know your goofy ass. Your ass from New York somewhere, dude. You talking about Ruger, Ducker, Fade. Nigga, you crazy as hell, nigga. Every nigga in my hood know I'll fight. Every nigga tell you that. Every nigga know I'll kick ass, boy. You hear me? Tekken style. I'll kick ass, boy. On scrap, bro. I will pick your ass up, put you on your head, put my knees on your arm, and punch your fucking face in, bro. Don't ever fucking play with me like that, dude. You crazy as hell, dude. I'm from the rat. I don't duck no fucking fights, nigga. We don't duck fights, nigga. I'll be thirsty as hell, a nigga tell me let's fight. And that's on the end of them.
I think he is capping too. I believe it. I believe his story, but I think he is bluffing right now. Abe McMuffin bluffing. Cause I don't think Ruger like that for real.
Fade, nigga. Only way me and the nigga ain't finna fight is if a nigga got a gun on him and I know he'll try to do some crazy shit. Other than that, we gonna get down, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, lying ass nigga? Then he on that bitch talking about some. That nigga say, word to my mother. Bro, if your mama dead, that bitch rolling over in her grave, nigga.
Dang.
Boy, if she alive, she finna die. She finna step on fucking crack and her back gonna break. That ass bogus as hell, dude. And I'll smack the shit out you. Matter of fact, call Aiden Ross. I've been seeing Aiden Ross post that he doing fights. He doing all this shit, putting this shit together. Aiden Ross. Come on, let's put that shit together. Tell Fabio Foreign we could put that boxing match together. You bitch ass nigga. Because niggas do anything
yo, see, this the
when
dumb
they start going down, bro.
This shit niggas do. Yo, why Aiden Ross, bro? You could say Gillian Wildlow. They do the same shit. Why Aiden Ross though, bro? Aiden Ross? Why not we put it together ourselves? It'll get the same support.
Niggas start saying anything, mentioning anybody. Fuck is you mentioning me for? And DJ Akademiks, you always do this, gang. You always get on platforms and ask niggas about me. Stop asking niggas about me, gang. If you ain't gonna get me on your platform and have me speak on myself, if you wanna
shit I be talking about. Stop he say DJ Akademiks, stop asking about me, gang. But if you ain't gonna get me on your platform, yo, you shouldn't want to be on this platform, yo. That's the problem. That is the issue. We think we gotta go to these guys who work with the federal government to get our point across. Yo, you don't, yo. You don't. You don't gotta go there, yo. The man is setting you up. 504 is going to jail, yo. Watch. Before this year is out, 504 is going to jail because of the DJ Akademiks interview. Y'all gonna see. Just remember I told y'all. Don't be surprised when it happens.
know so much about me, bring me on there and I'll tell you. Fuck is you steady asking all these random ass goofies about me for? You did that same shit with Dirt. You get on there with Dirt, steady asking them about shit with me, trying to get content off me. But on Scrap, you really don't even fuck with this side, bro. You don't fuck with us, nigga. You don't be trying to get us on your platforms, nigga. You don't get us on there to voice our opinion for our side of the stories, nigga. You don't let us speak on our side of the stories on your fucking platform, nigga. Bro. So if you ain't gonna let a motherfucker speak their side of the story on your platform, stop asking about me, gang. And you bitch ass nigga Fabio, stop bringing me up, gang. On some real shit, gang. That shit lame as hell, gang. Every time I seen you at the Don D events, nigga, your ass was tucking your tail, boy. You walking past your head down and shit, bro. And I was by myself damn near every time in that bitch, boy. You in that bitch with all your niggas, I'm deep. I'm by myself. You niggas deep, I'm by myself. Ain't no nigga playing with me, nigga. Cause you know, every motherfucking gangster in that bitch gonna touch you, nigga. But this the main thing, gang. This the main thing. You had 10, 15 niggas with you. Every nigga right there know your ass lying. Them niggas shouldn't even fuck with you no more, for real. Them niggas who was with you, bro, every nigga, and they know for a fact what the fucking words that was said, bro. They know the words that was said, bro. Every nigga right there know you a bitch for that. On my son, bro. I don't even look at you niggas the same. This shit's scary in the industry, gang. You niggas is bitches, bro. You niggas sit around and think of shit to make up so you can try to keep your name in the air, bro. That shit lame as hell, gang. Just keep it a buck, gang. We chopped it up like men, bro. It wasn't nobody getting bitched. Ain't nobody get hold, for real. Ain't nobody get hold. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, gang. I chopped it up with the man. We chopped it up, and I gave him some real food for thought about what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And he understood it at the time. He said it. He act like he understood it. Niggas say I don't even do that shit no more, bro. Yeah, bro. I thought you was gonna come in here on bullshit, bro. I thought we was gonna have to fight, bro. And you sound like you was happy on scrap. You was happy we wasn't finna fight, bro. You was happy when shit finna go down. You niggas be bitches, be doing all this GDK, all this and that. When you see a nigga, it ain't that.
They do. A lot of
Nigga, you ain't
blood
do
on
that
the
shit in
time.
my face, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Nigga say he told me we can fight right here, right now, and get it over with. Man, you got me fucked up, nigga. You crazy as hell, nigga. You think I ain't finna fight? Man, you crazy. I'm a grown ass man, dude. I'm a grown ass GD. You think I ain't finna fight you? I grew up fighting my whole life, bro. My whole life, gang. Fuck I look like, nigga. Getting a chance, and I get a chance to put hands on a nigga who be hollering GDK, bro. You think I wouldn't beat your ass, boy? Y'all think I wouldn't whoop his ass if he asked me to whoop his ass, bro? Don't ever disrespect me like that, you bitch ass nigga. And for that, when I catch your bitch ass, I'm knocking your bitch ass out.
Look,
I'm like, yo, bring him to the
all
mic.
this
I
based
gotta
off
see what he-
interview, but we ain't done. Cause he got issues with 21 Savage too, all because DJ Akademiks interviews. DJ Akademiks dirty, man. He a dirtball, scumbag.
What's making?
I don't know if you're a
That's
street
not
nigga.
true. It's not. What's making you think that Savage is a street nigga? Not true.
You're
You
My
insert.
bad. Hit that like button, y'all. Scratch the channel if you new. Keeping it all the way real over here.
okay. And seriously now, the same when
You
you
said fuck the streets.
okay. I think he said that because he loves stuff. Honestly, the same thing.
Well, yo, look. That fuck the streets movement was wild. Like, but her 21 Savage, when it came down to the fuck the streets movement, is them tweets that he put out before he said fuck the streets. You said, yo, QCP, we knew you was a rat, but we kept it on tuck. You said, Gunner, we knew you was a rat, but we kept it on tuck. Then you said, fuck the streets. 21 Savage, that was crazy. That was wild, bro. You gotta take it. Maybe you didn't mean it that way. Like when he clarified it, he said, save the streets. I agree with that. The streets need to be saved. The streets are on life support. You got innocent people being murdered. You got kids being murdered. You got women being murdered. Yeah, the streets need to be saved. I agree with that message. But that's not what he said originally. And it came off as you said fuck the streets because your guys went out bad. You was fucking with a rat to get money. And you want to still fuck with this rat. So it's fuck the streets. So 21 Savage gotta take accountability for that. You gotta take accountability for that. Whenever the fuck the streets come up, your name's gonna be at the forefront. Now these academics knows what he's doing. He knows how to get views. He knows how to create controversy. But 21 Savage is supposed to be his man. At least that's what, the image that he portrays online. So if that's your man, why you keep throwing him under the bus? We know what he said. You know he trying to move past that. You know, at least based off what he said, it was mischaracterized. But you bring Fabio Phone on your platform and ask him about a situation that 21 Savage already clarified that he didn't actually mean fuck the streets. He actually meant save the streets. But this is what happens in the process.
Thing you've heard about, or well, not heard, maybe you just know. All right, the same thing I've heard about Baby when it comes to niggas he be with and
But
how
that
to get
like
down.
button, y'all, we
Same
gotta at
thing
least
I've
get
heard
to
about
100
sex.
likes, y'all.
Same.
Come on now, y'all. All you gotta do
Nobody
is
play
tap
with
the
him.
screen